Would y'all believe me if I told you there was someone worse than that vegan teacher? Miss Katie has been the annoying, problematic internet vegan for ages, so it's about time somebody else took her place. And luckily for me, there's another crazy vegan who has been blowing up online. This girl is called Tash Peterson, aka Vegan Booty, and she has caused quite a stir with her aggressive activism, controversial videos, and her connection to that vegan teacher. Her content is incredibly graphic, and I'm not just talking about the disturbing videos of slaughtered animals. Yep, she also has an OnlyFans. Vegan Booty is so crazy that she even got banned from her own country. So you guys, I originally found out about Vegan Booty through TikTok, but her account has since been taken down. Gee, I can't imagine why. Maybe because all of the screaming and intense imagery? Surely not. Thankfully, or maybe not thankfully if I'm being honest, her YouTube is still packed with insane videos of her trashing public spaces, restaurants, and harassing service workers. Way back at the start of her channel, her videos were actually really normal. She was just a kid posting videos of concerts she'd been to, surfing holidays, you know, stuff teenagers do. But the first vegan-related video popped up on her channel 2 years ago, in which she disturbed an RSPCA dog walk and harassed everyone there.
For animal cruelty. 6-month-old pigs are put into gas chambers. This is all RSPCA approved. I've heard their screams. They burn from the inside out. They suffocate, the most brutal death.
These people were literally just trying to take their dogs for a walk, and for some reason she decided to shout at them for stuff that wasn't even their fault. But this was just the start of it. She's been annoying people ever since. Anyways, y'all, the more recent things that Vegan Booty has come under fire for are her videos that show her vandalizing fast food restaurants and screaming at customers and employees. So last time I spoke about Tash, I told you guys about one where she goes into a KFC and pours fake blood everywhere while showing really inappropriate and graphic video.
The world's largest and longest Holocaust in history is happening right now, with 3 trillion innocent animals brutally murdered every year in the meat, dairy, and egg industries.
I'll bet that not one person left that KFC thinking, yeah, you know what? I do abuse animals, and I'm going to go vegan right now after watching that absolute mess. I mean, personally, all that kind of protest does for me is give off a totally warped perception of what vegans are like. Newsflash, most vegans are totally normal and don't scream at random people in public. But that's old news now. She seems to have really stepped up her game now. In another video of hers that just makes her look so dumb, she harasses a butcher and screams at everyone. And honestly, if you've ever worked a customer service job, there's no way you can watch this and not be on the butcher's side.
6 months old when they were forced into a carbon dioxide gas chamber where they suffocated to death. They thrashed so hard that their feet came off.
I really don't blame that woman for jumping over the counter and confronting her. What an icon. So Vegan Booty carries on yelling and inconveniencing everyone while the butcher keeps getting more and more angry, and I literally cannot watch this without laughing. She ends up dragging Vegan Booty out of the building, and Vegan Booty has the audacity to ask, "What is wrong with you?"
Get it out! Get it out! What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Obviously, this kind of behavior is not okay, so she gets asked to leave by a very polite and calm security guard. And instead of agreeing and going home, she just keeps on screaming at everyone and refuses to go.
See what really happens to them. If you consume animal products, you are an animal abuser.
She only agrees to leave when the guard says he's going to call the police. This girl is a crazy vegan and a Karen all in one. Hold on though, you guys, because things are about to get weird. Tash Peterson, aka Vegan Booty, also seems to be friends with that vegan teacher. They did a live stream not long ago that Tash uploaded to her YouTube channel, where they basically just talk about being vegan, and it's pretty civilized. Tash even said something that made me laugh. I know, I was surprised too.
You know what I get a lot is people will message me saying like, send me nudes or send me photos of your ass and I'll go vegan. And then I'll reply to them and I'll say, yeah, okay, I will if you go to watchdominion.com and watch the documentary.
Right.
And they'll actually go and watch it, and then I'll quiz them about it just to make sure that they've watched it.
Yeah.
And then I'll say, oh, that's great. Now go and learn how to respect women. See you later.
Things started to get pretty wild after that, and I never thought I'd say this, but that vegan teacher went topless on a live stream. Yeah, you heard that right.
Oh yeah, we're going topless. Mm-hmm. I think you spelt it wrong. Here, report!
Tash makes a lot of videos protesting in her underwear or even topless sometimes, and YouTube gave her a warning for it. So she decided to move that kind of content onto OnlyFans so she wouldn't be censored. But back on the subject of her extreme activism, because Vegan Booty keeps doing crazy stuff, she keeps getting kicked out and banned from places. She has been banned from all pubs in Western Australia and any other venue that has a liquor license because of her disruptive protesting. If she enters a liquor licensed venue, she will face trespass penalty of up to $12,000. The cops literally came to her to deliver the ban in person, and apparently cops at her door isn't even a one-off occurrence.
Just recently, the other day, they were knocking on my door, and I've received a barring notice, which means that I'm banned from any venue in Western Australia that has a liquor license.
She claims that this is because they are trying to silence her, but doesn't seem to realize that she's going into someone's place of work, vandalizing it, and screaming at its customers and employees might be the reason they don't want her in there. It's not just pubs though. This gets way more extreme. Tash Peterson was even banned from entering her own city.
The Australian police have banned me from entering into my own city. If I choose to fly home, I could face a 1-year imprisonment.
You know you're doing something wrong when even the entire state of Western Australia doesn't want you. You guys, her Instagram isn't much better either. Her bio just straight up makes me want to pack up and leave the internet. It literally says if you're not a vegan, you're an animal abuser. End the animal holocaust. It seems like most people on the internet don't want her around either. Even though some of her comments are from fellow vegans who are praising her for the work she does, most of them are just making fun of her. And you know what? I don't blame them. Just listen to some of these comments, you guys. Why are you so triggered? Says the girl who regularly goes to shopping centers with a pig's head screaming at people. That's a good question. I understand that some people want us to be vegan. There are other vegans who are not that hostile and are fine with people eating meat. In this case, Vegan Booty is disturbing the peace. Stop being so hostile. I had a hot dog while watching this. It was delicious. Seriously, even I can understand that being vegan has major benefits for your health and the planet, but this is so not the way to convince people to switch to a vegan diet. All this does is paint a bad picture of what vegans are like, which totally ruins it for all the other vegans out there who are just eating their Szechuan tofu and minding their own business. There are tons of vegan people who just share recipes, talk about their lifestyle, and maybe explain the benefits of switching to a vegan diet. But they don't vandalize restaurants, harass service workers and the general public, and tell everyone they're awful just because they want to get a cheeseburger. But what do you think of this situation, loves? Does Vegan Booty need to stop? Let me know in the comments.
Our question here today is we're trying to understand why it is that AnnaOop keeps making videos about animal rights activists and keeps speaking out against them. It's very strange. You see this picture here, over here, this beautiful young lady with the blue eyes? That's Vegan Booty. Her name is Tash Peterson. She's a great animal rights activist. She is amazing. She is not afraid to show her face, and she defends animals. Versus AnnaOop, who is encouraging animal abuse. Our question here, students, what we're trying to figure out is why is AnnaOop encouraging animal abuse? Instead of simply saying, you know, veganism is a great thing. It's great not to hurt animals. It's great for the environment to be vegan. It reduces our eco footprint. Why is AnnaOop keep defending animal abuse and the destruction of the environment, and also being vegan is good for health? So why is she against it? This is what we're trying to understand. Today she has put another video up here and said, I found a girl worse than that vegan teacher. Well, actually, Tash Peterson is in her late 20s. She's not a girl. But let's have a look at this video and see if there's anything here that is good. Let's see, you know, maybe AnnaOop's changed. I don't know. Maybe she is now saying something that makes sense.
Crazy vegan who has been...
Okay, wait, hold on a second. What do we got here? Put this here. All right, let's go back. What? Oh my goodness. What is this is starting in a weird way. Okay, get your markers ready and your checklists here. Prepare your book, your report cards. Remember to write the name of the person on the top, and good and bad on, and put your X's if they do something wrong. If they say something good, we put a check mark. All right, that's what we're looking for here. So let's see, Vegan Booty versus AnnaOop. Good luck to Anna. She's gonna need it.
Would y'all believe me if I told you there was someone worse than that
Wait, what in the heck was that? AnnaOop, what are you doing? Who is this?
Would y'all believe me if I
Who is this? Who is this person with double eyebrows? What's that person have to do with anything to do with the animal rights movement or veganism?
told you there was someone worse?
Who is this? Anna, your presentation here today is supposed to be about animals and why it is important to defend them, and not murder them, not pay for their rape, torture, enslavement, sadness, and ultimately to have their throats slit or end up in gas chambers. That is the point of your presentation. It's not starting out very good. So I'm giving you 2 X's right away for including elements here that have nothing to do with the assignment.
Than that vegan teacher? Miss Katie has been the annoying problematic.
Oh, saying that an animal defender is annoying. That gets you another X, Anna. Animal defenders are not annoying. They are people who are trying to make the world a better place for the animals. They don't want them to suffer. Are you okay with animal suffering, Anna? I'm not okay with it. Let's give you an X for that. So, in your last presentations, you have shown zero empathy for the animals whatsoever. So, you have basically, when I have said don't eat them, you have said it doesn't really matter. Go ahead, eat whatever you want. That's essentially your message. So you're okay with people putting 6-month-old baby pigs into gas chambers? Really? Because I'm not okay with that. So I'm going to give you an X for that. I'm going to assume also then that you're fine with slitting the throats of baby cows. Baby boys in the dairy industry. That's what happens to them because they'll never be able to give milk. The milk is stolen by people like you, Anna. That's not okay either. How do you feel about sexual exploitation of animals and bestiality, Anna? Do you know what happens in the industries? The males are masturbated. They touch their penis inappropriately and steal their sperm. Are you okay with that, Anna? Why, Anna, are you encouraging animal abuse? Are you okay with touching sentient beings inappropriately? I'm not okay with it. Are you okay with rape, forcing the sperm into females? There's no consent when it comes to animals. They must be treated in the same way as children. We must not touch them inappropriately. Are you fucking okay, AnnaOop, with abusing animals? I'm not okay with it. You're getting an X for speaking out against animal defenders. Basically what you're saying is you're fine with this abuse. The rape of the males, the rape of the females, both cows and bulls. Same for the pigs. That's what happens. You're okay with that? I'm not okay with it. You get an X for each of those. What about, Anna? What about the sheep? Are you okay with pinning down sheep and shaving them? And so much so that they start to bleed? That's what happens in the wool industry. We animal rights activists, such as myself and Tash Peterson, Vegan Booty, are consistently speaking out against animal abuse. And you seem to think that we're an annoyance. I'm going to give you an X for that too. I'm going to just assume that you're okay with that. What about cats? You okay with people eating cats? What's the difference between a cat or a pig or a chicken or a baby? A baby cow is basically veal. Are you okay with that? Killing baby boy cows and turning them into veal sandwiches. That's what you like, Anna? I'm going to give you an X for that. Let's watch and see if this gets any better.
Internet vegan for ages, so it's about time somebody else took her place. And luckily for me, there's another crazy vegan.
Why are you saying crazy vegan when somebody here is singing about being kind to animals? You see behind here? These are some cards. I think I have them here actually, yes. These are cards and this is what they say, Anna. Now I can't show you the green one because of the green screen here, but I'll show you these two. Why love one but eat the other, Anna? That is your assignment today, is to say that there is no reason to hurt animals. Ever. There are grocery stores nearby, Anna. Your job is to tell your millions of teenage followers to be vegan. To not be vegan-phobic. To be vegan-fantastic. You failed to do this. You're actually making fun of an animal defender who is trying to speak out and give this message. Let's give you another X for that. Here's another one of the cards on that fence. Why love one but eat the other? Why grind up baby boy chicks in a giant blender at 1 day old because they will never be able to lay eggs? Why, AnnaOop, are you encouraging animal abuse instead of helping us to save them? What the fuck? How hard would it be for you on your channel to do one decent video that says, you know what, I was wrong. It's great to be vegan. It's great for the animals. It's great for the environment. It's great for human health. It would not have hurt you whatsoever, Anna. What a despicable human you are. Let's see if it gets better.
Who has been blowing up online. This girl is called Tash Peterson. You see what it says on her shirt? It says Anti-Dairy Social Club. Do you know why she's against the dairy industry? Because they impregnate females against their will. They rape them. When their babies are born, they steal them. Are you okay with kidnapping, Anna? I guess so. Because every time we speak out against the dairy industry, you're like, meh. Why, AnnaOop, are you against animal saviors, the people that are trying to save them? Why? Why are you constantly encouraging animal abuse instead of saying, good job, Tash. I like your shirt. Called Tash Peterson, aka Vegan Booty. And she has caused quite a stir with her aggressive activism.
Aggressive activism. You think that dressing up in a cow costume and standing in front of the milk section and saying, don't drink milk, you think that's aggressive? How about the people you pay with the money that you make here on YouTube? You pay them to slit the throats of baby animals, chickens, cows, pigs. For what, Anna? That's aggressive. This woman is a passive activist. She is non-violent. Shame on you. Getting another X for calling her aggressive.
Controversial videos and her connection to That Vegan Teacher. Her content is incredibly graphic, and I'm not just talking about the disturbing videos.
Incredibly graphic? Let's remind you exactly what's going on in the industry, Anna, since you seem to have forgotten.
Animal agriculture is a multi-billion-dollar industry controlled by some of the world's most powerful people, and is an industry rooted in lies, secrecy, and animal abuse. Our schools, governments, doctors, and media have hidden the truth for long enough. Here is what they don't want you to see. In the dairy industry, cows need to be pregnant in order to produce milk. In order to collect the bull sperm to impregnate the female cow, the farmer masturbates the cow's penis.
You're okay with that, right? Let's look at that again. This is what AnnaOop thinks is totally fine.
Have hidden the truth for long enough. Here is what they don't want you to see. In the dairy industry, cows need to be pregnant in order to produce milk. In order to collect the bull sperm to impregnate the female cow, the farmer...
Does it seem a bit bizarre to you, Anna, that you are defending this? Animals cannot give consent. They do not want to be touched by any humans in this way, in this sexually inappropriate way, in the same way that we do not do this to children. How dare you come on here and bash animal rights activists? You get another X for that.
masturbates the cow's penis.
Masturbating cows. Do you do that also in your spare time, Anna? That what you think's okay? You know, why do you hide your identity, by the way? Why don't you have the guts to show your face like we do?
Yes. Once the sperm has been collected, the female cow is restrained whilst the farmer inserts their arm into the cow's anus.
Are you okay with this, Anna? Because apparently you are, because when we animal rights activists say that it's not okay, the dairy industry is a terrible industry full of sadness and rape and torture, this is what you are telling your audience is totally fine. And we're the crazy ones? Look what he's doing with his entire arm. Insert it into her.
To hold the cervix in place. Then a metal rod is used to insert the sperm.
Are you okay with shoving a metal rod into a female, Anna?
Into the cow's vagina. When the mother gives birth, her baby is taken from her.
Let's have a look at this again.
Strained whilst the farmer inserts their arm into the cow's
Bestiality.
anus to hold the cervix in place. Then a metal rod is used to insert the sperm into the cow's vagina.
Look at her. Look at her head. She is being forced to sit there, to be pinned down, AnnaOop. Anyone who is here from AnnaOop's audience, I suggest that you subscribe immediately to this channel and unsubscribe from Anna. You are far superior in intellect than she is. Just the fact that you are here and curious and watching, you should be going into her comment section and saying it is wrong to be against animal abuse and you should tell her to be vegan from now on. All of you should unsubscribe from Anna until she retracts her statements and stops making fun of animal rights activists and people who defend the animals. Anna, you must be vegan. This is not okay.
When the mother gives birth, her baby is taken from her.
Do you see the man carrying away the baby? Anna, do you know anybody who has a baby? Do you know the bond that a mother has to her child? It's incredibly strong. I've had 3 children, and I cannot even imagine if somebody came up to me and took my baby out of my arms and ripped her away, or him, and then murdered him and turned him into a leather jacket. None of that is okay.
So that the milk intended for her calf can be sold to humans. If her baby is male, he is considered a waste product in the dairy industry.
Look what they are doing, murdering these baby boys. Look at the blood, Anna. This is what you are promoting. You must tell your audience that dairy is wrong, not to buy any more dairy products. No cheese that comes from cow's milk, no cow's milk. You must tell your audience to drink oat milk and soy milk instead. No ice cream that comes from so much violence. This is the industry. This is why you must not be vegetarian either. It's not good enough to be vegetarian. You must be vegan. Because even vegetarians still consume eggs and dairy, and that's wrong.
And is usually killed within a week. If the cow's baby is female, she will also become a dairy cow and will go through the same process as her mother.
Are you okay with pinning down females like this? Not allowing them to be free? Not allowing them to have body autonomy? How would you feel if somebody pinned you down like that, Anna? Raped you, and then stole your milk and your baby, and not just once, but over and over until they decided that you were too old, and then they shot you in the head and slit your throat. How is that okay? Why, AnnaOop, are you encouraging so much animal abuse? Let's go back to your channel and see if you've got anything else that you can add.
Of slaughtered animals. Yep, she also has an OnlyFans. Vegan Booty is so crazy that she even got banned from her own country. So you guys, I originally found out about Vegan Booty through TikTok, but her account has since been taken down. Gee, I can't imagine why.
You know why? Because of vegan-phobic people like you and because of the meat, dairy, and egg industries who don't want to hear the truth. We have a moral obligation to tell the truth so that people can make informed decisions about what's going on. We have a moral obligation, Anna, to tell the truth. Speciesism is the first form of racism. When we teach children from a young age that it's okay to step on ants, it's okay to trap butterflies, it's okay to hurt frogs, it's okay. Do whatever you want to animals. This is the part of the club that you are part of. We are against this. We are against racism or hurting anybody just because of the way that they were born, because of the body that they were born in. Children need to be taught the truth. If you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, now is a good time to do that. Subscribe to this channel right now. Find the notification bell too. Help us defend animals. Help us fight against people like AnnaOop, who refuse to listen to the truth, who refuse to reveal their identity, who are cowards. We're asking you to be brave and to be vegan from now on. Be brave. Be vegan and start now. Be like Vegan Booty. Help us save them. Every chicken, pig, lamb, and cow. You're getting another X for this terrible presentation, Anna. Let's see if it gets any better.
Maybe because all of the screaming and intense imagery? Surely not. Thankfully, or maybe not thankfully if I'm being honest, her YouTube is still packed with insane videos of her trashing public spaces.
How is it insane to defend animals? Pick one. It's insane to defend animals. It's insane to murder them for no reason. Thankfully, a lot of your audience, AnnaOop, is looking into this, and they know how shallow you are. They're outgrowing you. You are a young woman who is acting like a 15-year-old. How long are you going to keep doing this channel? How long are you going to be talking about just gossip and bullshit while we have the world on fire from so many so many fires that are caused by animal agriculture that continues to blow up the environment. The eco footprint is terrible. The methane gas that is out there. We must care about the environment and not just shallow things. We have natural disasters in Haiti right now where people are starving, and you have a bullshit channel talking about what? Nothing important. And then not only that, it's not like you're just doing that. You're actually attacking animal rights activists. Do you know what's happening in Afghanistan right now? People don't have food to eat. They are terrified that their rights are being taken away from them. And you're just making channels talking about gossip this and gossip that. We need women of society to stand up and say that any abuse against women is wrong. In Afghanistan right now, AnnaOop, they are attempting now to start to force the women to not be able to go to school anymore and to wear veils again. Are you okay with that? All females, whether they are human or non-human, have a right to body integrity. We need people like you to stop being so shallow and to help us protect the environment. Now, I'm sorry to everybody if my words are not coming out eloquently. I get pretty upset about this subject. And as you can see, I don't edit my videos, so it's just coming out the way that I feel. What I feel is really not okay is that AnnaOop is so vegan phobic, and repeatedly so. And I thank you, all of you who are members, who used to be on her channel, supporters, who are now coming over to me. I really appreciate it very much. I know that all of you are going to start to grow up and see the truth and join me. And have your Happy Vegan Declaration Day. That's the day that you declare that you're vegan. It doesn't mean that you throw out all your leather shoes and you throw out your car which has leather seats, by the way. It simply means that you've made the decision that you are never going to buy any more animal products going forward. You're not going to be eating any more cheese. You're not going to be drinking any more cow's milk. Every time you go to the grocery store, you put veggies, fruits, nuts, and seeds in your shopping cart. Because peace begins on your plate. So all of us must open up our heart. All of our hearts. All right? So thank you to everybody who's listening. You know, I'm gonna go ahead here and give Vegan Booty actually a bunch of check marks. So you've seen her so far. She's been brave. She is showing her face. AnnaOop gets an X for not showing her face. Vegan Booty has gone into grocery stores and protested the dairy industry. Good job for her. Here you see her outside. She's holding a sign that talks about she's trying to promote watching a documentary, which is great. Everybody should watch that documentary called Dominion Movement. Dominion Movement. You can find it by going to watchdominion.com. Watchdominion.com. What is it? WatchDominion.com. Yeah, go and watch that.
Restaurants and harassing service.
What is she showing here?
Videos of her trashing public spaces.
What is this? I don't know what that is, but don't show any foods that aren't vegan, Anna.
Restaurants and harassing service workers. Way back at the start.
She's not harassing service workers. She is harassing the system. She is trying to raise awareness. It's called disruption. That is what the women did back in the day when they were forced to be slaves to their husbands, essentially, because they were considered to be property, and women stood up. And they said, no, we want the right to vote. We're not people like you, Anna. Not people who hid themselves, hid their heads, and did bullshit videos about nothing. They are people who had the guts to stand up and to say, sexism is wrong. People like Vegan Booty, Tash Peterson here, they're the ones who changed the world. And you're the one who benefits. You wouldn't even be allowed to have your channel like this if women like her hadn't stood up and protested the inequality. The same goes for the Black rights movement. Black people used to be slaves. How did they become not slaves? People like Rosa Parks, who had the guts, the courage to sit on that bus and refuse to get off. A bus that was supposed to be for whites only. What a lot of bullshit. Thank goodness for people like Rosa Parks. Thank goodness for people like Vegan Booty, who have the guts to stand up and say what needs to be said, to show the world what's really happening, to give you all the ability to choose right over wrong. But first you have to know what's going on in the industry. Thank you, Vegan Booty. Yet another check mark.
Start of her channel, her videos were actually really normal. She was just a kid posting videos of concerts she'd been to, surfing holidays, stuff teenagers do. But the first vegan-related video popped up on her channel 2 years ago, in which she disturbed an RSPCA dog walk and harassed everyone there.
By the way, this is a famous model. Her name is Stefania, and you can find her. She's also on YouTube, and she is on TikTok. She is also on Instagram, and she is an animal rights activist too, and another amazing person. So follow Stefania.
There.
For animal cruelty. 6-month-old pigs are put into gas chambers. This is all.
6-month-old pigs are put into gas chambers. Good job. Thank you, Vegan Booty, for telling everybody that. Thank you for having the courage to show your face, unlike AnnaOop. Thank you for being out in the public to do it, and not just behind a camera, but actually in front of people. Good job.
RSPCA approved.
She's calling out the RSPCA because they are an organization that are supposed to protect animals, and yet even a lot of the people who work there actually eat them. How messed up is that?
I've heard their screams. They burn from the inside.
They burn from the inside out in gas chambers. AnnaOop, I guess you were okay with what happened to the Jews in World War II, right? To you, it doesn't matter. Burning sentient beings, people who have eyes, people who have hearts, people who have families. Are you okay with that? Because you know what? The animals, the pigs, they have eyes, they have ears, they have a heart, they have feelings, they have a family. They don't want to be tricked into going into gas chambers. They want to be free, Anna. What we did to the Jews was horrible. We humans are a terrible species because of people like you who refuse to stand up and say wrong is wrong. We must change and be kinder. That's why the animal holocaust is still going on right now. Animals have a right to live. The Jews had a right to their freedom. Nobody should be put in gas chambers, ever.
Out. They suffocate the most brutal death.
These people were.
They suffocate the most brutal death. Now, is AnnaOop here going to say, way to go? Good job, Anna. Good job, to Tash. Is she going to say, good job, speaking out? I know that must be hard for you, standing up, a young woman just standing up in front of everybody and saying, hey, this is wrong. How much guts does that take? How much bravery? Good job to Tash. What do you think Anna's going to say here?
Literally just trying to take their dogs for a walk, and for some reason she decided.
Why do you have this blurted out here? Eat pussy, not animals. Why are you trying to censor her message here? What is that all about? She is simply saying that if you have a consensual relationship, it's okay to touch one another. But it's not okay to touch any animals and masturbate them against their will. There's nothing wrong with what her shirt says. Why are you blurting it out? Shame on you to try to censor her.
To shout at them for stuff that wasn't even their fault. But
yeah, it's their fault. Of course it is their fault if they are contributing to these industries. It is wrong to eat eggs. It is wrong to drink milk from a cow. Let's have a look again a little more at this video, in case you might have not paid attention the first time.
Year after year. When dairy cows can no longer produce milk, they are sent to the slaughterhouse to be killed. Only female chickens lay eggs, which means that when the male and female chicks hatch, the male chicks are left on the conveyor belt and are killed immediately by a macerator.
AnnaOop. Why are you encouraging animal abuse? When Tash Peterson says that this is deplorable, that this is a crime, that it is inhumane what they're doing to these baby boy chicks, murdering them just because they'll never be able to lay eggs, why don't you say good job to her? She's a female like you. Why don't you help her instead of trying to ridicule her? You're an embarrassment. Thank goodness for people like Tash. Tash, I'm giving you another check mark for speaking out. I think this is your voice here on this audio also, and for acknowledging and for showing people what's really going on. Again, in another way, not just in person one-on-one, but also by narrating videos like this. Look at those poor chicks. Thank you, Tash Peterson, for raising awareness about what happens. Can you imagine holding a little baby chick and then making the decision that you're going to walk over to your kitchen blender and murder him? A psychopath does that. AnnaOop, stop promoting so much violence. Be kind. Be vegan fantastic from now on. Support animal rights activists. Stop making fun of them.
This is because they are considered a waste product in the egg industry. The process is the same for all eggs, including free-range, organic, and RSPCA approved eggs.
In other words, do not fall for the label when you buy eggs and it says free range. All of the industries do this to the babies, the baby boys. Look at them. It's absolutely heartbreaking. I don't know how anyone can watch this and eat eggs ever again when we know that this is what happens in the industry. How can anyone eat chicken ever again? Look at them. Your taste buds are not more important than their lives, are they? Are you able to empathize? Are you able to put yourself in their position? Are you able to imagine being born and at 1 day old just looking at the world and going, wow, so this is life. I'm in this building, there's no sky, there's no sunshine. Where's my mom? Oh, I'm on this conveyor belt. Maybe I'll meet my mom now. What is this? And then you fall, and you fall, and you fall to your death. AnnaOop, why are you encouraging animal abuse? Speak out against the egg industry. Tell everyone it is wrong to eat eggs, that it is wrong to eat chickens, that we must have full animal liberation. Thank you, Vegan Booty.
The female baby chicks are taken off the conveyor belt, where the tips of their beaks are burnt off without pain relief.
AnnaOop, are you okay with that? Taking these little baby chicks, now we're talking about the girls, and putting them in this machine, this torture device, where they are shoved in and hung there, and then the tips of their beak are just seared off. They've committed no crime. They've done nothing wrong. Thank you, Tash Peterson, for raising awareness of this and giving you another check mark. It's wrong to hurt any females. It's wrong to hurt any other sentient beings. We can eat any other things in this world. The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics has clearly stated that you can be vegan at all stages of development. Anna, you can be vegan. In fact, you're born vegan. When we are all born, we never wanted to hurt animals. We wanted to play with them, love them, pet them, watch them, observe them. It never would occur to us to take a knife and stab an animal's neck, ever. If we were young and we saw cats, dogs, we saw little baby pigs, our eyes are open and we just want to be near them. This is every child's nature, unless you're 1% of the population. There's 1%, 1 out of 100 who are psychopaths. I don't know. Are you one of those people, AnnaOop? Completely unable to have a heart? No caring whatsoever? I don't know what's going on in your head and your heart. But this is wrong. And you must stop promoting it. And you must start helping animal rights activists.
The female chicks are then transported to farms where they are forced to lay.
Look at this. This is the life. This is the life that they lead. Crammed together. Look at them. They look so unhealthy. Look at the top of their head. That little part on top is supposed to be bright red. It's dark. They can't open their wings and dust bathe, which is in their nature. They never set their feet on the earth, ever. I'm not okay with it, Anna. And I know that many of you who are watching, who are Anna's old supporters, are going to be coming over here and supporting me. So let's do another reminder. If you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, do so. You try to find my subscribe button here. I have all these different things. By the way, what we're watching right now is called don'twatch.org. Maybe memorize that and click on that. Show it to your friends. Don'twatch.org. It's a really important video. And by the way, it's only six and a half minutes long. Here. Subscribe, everybody. Subscribe to this channel. That Vegan Teacher. Help me to save the innocent. Let's keep watching. A little bit more. I don't know if we're going to end up watching the whole thing here.
Hundreds of eggs in crowded and unsanitary conditions. After a year and a half, the chickens are carelessly thrown into crates and loaded onto trucks destined for the slaughterhouse. The chickens are already severely traumatized from careless handling and crowded conditions. This journey...
Look at that chicken. Trying to escape. Terrified. On a truck zooming so fast. The chicken doesn't know what's happening. Just this faint hope that they're going somewhere good. They're going to be having their throats slit. We betray these animals.
Will be the first and last time that they see the light of day. At the slaughterhouse, the chickens are hung upside down and lowered headfirst into a tank of electrified water in order to stun them. Shortly after, their throats will be cut by an automated blade.
I'm going to give more check marks to Vegan Booty for raising awareness of this. How they suffer on the trucks. How they suffer here in this absolute torture chamber. This Holocaust-like conditions. To AnnaOop, you get more X's for consistently in every single presentation not speaking out to help us and to help the animals, for your despicable vegan-phobic behavior. Another X. Let's see if there's anything else in your presentation that shows any kind of a heart.
This was just the start of it. She's been annoying people ever.
Why are you now showing her shirt? I don't understand. Before you blotched out the word pussy and now it's there. Very strange.
Since. Anyways, y'all,
Who is this?
for stuff that wasn't even their fault. But this was just the start of it. She's been annoying people ever since. Anyways, y'all.
Who is this? What is this person doing here? What does this have to do with the presentation about animal rights? We are a vegan classroom. We're talking about vegans. Anna, in this classroom, stay on the subject. You may show vegan foods, veggies, fruits, nuts, and seeds. You may show Beyond Burgers. You can talk about how great vegan food is. You can promote different sites. Remember, everybody, by the way, if you need vegan recipes, just Google healthy vegan recipes. There are so many channels. And in the description below, you'll also see some chefs that I recommend who are ethical vegans. They are vegans who care about the animals. They have millions of followers. Follow them. Those are the kind of people that you want to hang out with. You are all better than what you are right now. You can hang out with the people who are going to change the world. We're going to mold a better future for the future generations.
The more recent things that Vegan Booty has come under fire for are her videos that show her vandalizing fast food restaurants and screaming at customers. And
why are you holding a can of spray paint? Where is
Vegan
the
Booty
evidence?
has come under fire for
Where
are
did
her
she do that?
videos that show.
Who is this? What is this? It says to do nothing to do with anything. Why on earth are you showing a random woman? Bizarre.
Show her vandalizing.
Why are you showing this? As if that is Vegan Booty. Where's the evidence that she spray painted in any kind of a restaurant? You have no proof of that. You're just accusing her of a crime that you don't even have proof that she committed? Vegan Booty is a non-violent activist. Sometimes she uses fake blood to get her point across, to make sure that she gets media attention. She wears these outfits to make sure that she is seen because she wants people to see the message. It's not about her. It's about the message.
Fast food restaurants and screaming at.
There she is again. McDonald's. Tell them the truth. WatchDominion.com. Yes! Good job, Tash Peterson. Way to go, Vegan Booty. Look at her, so brave, standing in front of all kinds of strangers who could at any time hurt her. Unlike AnnaOop, who hides her identity and makes videos about nothing that can improve society. Way to go, Tash. WatchDominion.com. I don't know if you can see it there, but that's what you should do. Go to it. It's called WatchDominion.com. WatchDominion.com, all one word. Give her another check mark for that.
Customers and employees. So last time I spoke about Tash, I told you guys about one where she goes into a KFC and pours fake blood everywhere while showing really.
Okay, what is this? What? Okay, this is again Stefania, and she's wearing a shirt that says the No Bra Club. Now, why she's doing that is she is part of this. She's trying to have this campaign that says free the nipple. Now, this is because, in her opinion, male nipples and female nipples are no different, and women should be allowed to take their shirts off if they're hot. Why not? If men can't control themselves, well, that's their problem. It's not the women's problem. And she also relates this back to the dairy industry, where the females are responsible their bodies. Let me try over to say that again. Their bodies belong to them. They don't belong to any males or anybody else. Nobody should have a right to touch any females without their consent. That goes for the cows. We have no right to steal their milk. That goes for women who want to go topless. They should be allowed. Why not? Have you ever seen some fat men? Their boobs are bigger than mine. What's the difference? I bet you if you took a close-up shot of them, you couldn't even tell the difference. It's ridiculous, our society. You see, these people are getting people to think they are progressive. AnnaOop, all I see you doing is encouraging animal abuse, making fun of these people who are defending cows and humans. That's all they care about, is doing the right thing.
Inappropriate and graphic video.
Inappropriate? You think the video is inappropriate? but you don't think actually committing the crime, when you pay people to do this to the animals, that's not the crime in your view. How fucked up is that, Anna? How nuts is that? So you think that somebody who commits the crime is not the person who's doing the wrong, it's the person who films it and tells everybody about it. Do you see what kind of a world that we would have if everyone was like you? Thank goodness for people like Tash Peterson. Now this is where she poured the fake blood, which is easy to clean up. She didn't do anything behind the counters. She just put it there to try to attract attention. And she was showing, she had the sound of the animals who are dying as they are being murdered, because that is what none of you want to see. That is what AnnaOop is afraid to see. La 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 la, let's pretend it's not even happening. I'll just talk in my baby voice and I'll just say, oh, look what she's doing. Anna, how old are you? It's time to grow up. It's time for you to join Vegan Booty and help save the animals. Way to go, Vegan Booty. Way to go, Tash Peterson. Such bravery. So proud of you.
The world's largest and longest Holocaust in history is happening right now.
The world's longest Holocaust is happening right now. In all of the history. Yeah, because it never ended. The Holocaust never ended for the animals. She's telling people that, and she is holding the footage on these video screens of what actually happens. Good job. How are people ever going to care and open their hearts if they don't know what's happening, Anna?
With 3 trillion innocent animals brutally murdered every year.
3 trillion animals brutally murdered every year. Thank you, Tash Peterson, for raising awareness of this. And more access to you, AnnaOop, for trying to stop vegan animal defenders.
In the meat, dairy, and egg industry.
There, look at the sign, don'twatch.org. Wow, that is exactly the video that we were watching before. Do I have a sign of it? I had one somewhere here. Don'twatch.org. Oh, I have so many things here. There we go. Yeah, you saw it before. You see? She has the same sign. Good job, Tash. Yes.
I'll bet that not one person left that KFC thinking, yeah, you know what? I do abuse animals, and I'm going to go vegan.
Oh, yeah? Yes, they do. There are vegan animal rights activists that come to us every day and say that they became vegan because of myself and because of Tash Peterson. And what's amazing is that when they become vegan, they don't just change the world for the hundreds of animals going forward that they would have eaten. They change the world for so many people, because it's like a domino effect. You see, Tash Peterson becomes vegan, and then she affects other young women, and it goes on and on and on, and everybody can affect everybody in a positive light.
Right now, after watching that absolute mess. I mean, personally, all that kind of protest does for me is give off a totally warped perception.
Okay, let's see.
After watching that absolute mess. I mean, personally, all that kind of protest.
So, you're for animal testing. You're okay with putting chemicals in the eyes of rabbits. Is that it? Here, let's look at this sign again. Let's get it right. All right, AnnaOop. Why are you encouraging animal abuse? Why do you think it's okay to test on animals? I mean, how low can you possibly go? You're also for the abuse of animals and ripping off their skin. Here these people are protesting against fur, Anna. AnnaOop is okay with ripping the fur off of animals. She's okay with animal testing too, I guess. You know, Anna, all you had to do is say, you know what? You could have paused the video and said, wow, you know what? I'm not okay with this. Do you know how animals are abused in testing facilities? It is atrocious. They are burned. In the cigarette industries, they put masks on monkeys and they force them to breathe in this pollution. It goes on and on and on. Beagles, dogs, by the thousands are tested on all the time because they are docile animals. It would break your heart if you knew. Everyone go to the description below and find where I'm talking about the animal abuse that goes on very close to my house here in a couple of towns over. You'll see the undercover footage from the brave animal rights activists who dared to find out the truth. Thank you to everybody who is here, by the way. And I just want to remind you all that I appreciate so much all of you supporters. I appreciate everyone who is supporting me on Patreon. I so much appreciate all the animal defenders who are moderators and teaching assistants here on this channel for writing in the comment sections all the time what's going on, telling the truth, confronting people like AnnaOop. AnnaOop. What a despicable human. If you're buying makeup, always look for the cruelty-free label. It usually has a bunny rabbit ears and it says cruelty-free, or it says the word vegan on it. If it's vegan makeup, it's okay. Same for when you're shopping for any products. Always look for the label. Check the label, check the label. If it's vegan, it's okay. Check the label, check the label. If it's vegan, it's okay. Check the label of everything. Crackers and cereal. Always, every kind of package that you take, check the label. If it's not vegan, leave it there. Only take oat milk or soy milk or almond milk, no more cow's milk. Okay, and there are vegan versions of everything. There's vegan yogurt that you can buy, there's vegan cheese that you can buy. And you know, I've been vegan for 5 years and my health is perfect. The doctor did my blood work and everything is great. My B12 level is good. My iron level is good. It's even better than before when I wasn't vegan. When I used to be eating animal products like all of you, I had low iron, but now I don't. Because now I've learned how to eat properly. I put spinach in my smoothies, and I don't drink coffee at the same time as I drink spinach in my smoothie. Like, there's a lot of different things that you can learn about, and they really help you to be a healthy person. And there are vegans in the Olympics. Another person you should check out on Instagram is Nimai Delgado. Nimai Delgado is in amazing shape. He's never eaten an animal his entire life, and he's been vegan for many years, and he's an amazingly strong bodybuilder. Oh, it's so painful watching your video, Anna. I don't even know if I can make it through anymore. I mean, let's face it, look. Here's where we're at. This is what we have so far. I mean, you're never going to catch up to your classmate. Again, I'm looking at my shirt and I'm reminded, Happy Vegan Declaration Day to everyone who is vegan today because of this video. I appreciate you so much, and the animals do too. You know, I know that it takes 100 clicks to become vegan. You have to get the message, not just in one video. I know that. I'm never going to turn you vegan just from one video. And even Vegan Booty knows that you're not going to be vegan just because of one protest that she does. It's going to shock you. You would disrupt society. I went on TikTok to disrupt TikTok, and I'm disrupting here, also on YouTube, just to get you to watch these important videos. That's what we're trying to do. Social disruption, to get you to think, to open your heart to care, and for you to learn. Oh, let's watch a little bit more.
What test does for me is give off a totally warped perception of what vegans are like.
It gives a warped perception of what vegans are like. Vegans are animal rights activists. They are defenders. Being vegan is not about food. It's not about diet. It's not about you at all. As a consequence, being vegan turns out to be great for the environment. It reduces our eco footprint. It reduces the methane that's in the environment. It's great. And it's also really great for health, because vegans don't have high cholesterol, because there's no cholesterol in animal products. Just check the label when you buy some oat milk or some soy milk. Just look at the cholesterol. It'll say 0 there. Yeah. Being vegan is great for everyone. And just somehow you think that people speaking out against animal abuse is a bad thing? More X's, Anna. I don't know.
Newsflash, most vegans are totally normal and don't scream at random people in public.
Okay, there we see her again. Another protest. Good job, Vegan Booty. People who eat plants are not vegan. They're just people who eat plants. A vegan is somebody who defends the animals. The definition of veganism, originally by the Vegan Society, stated that being vegan is about doing your best at all times to not exploit animals. So that means we don't wear them, we don't eat them, we don't grab them out of the ocean and shove them into swimming pools at SeaWorld. We don't promote any suffering. We imagine ourselves as the victim, and we imagine our children as the victims. We empathize. We have empathy. Do you know what that is, Anna? It means to care beyond yourself. It's not just about you.
Public, but that's old news now.
I don't know what Britney Spears has to do with anything. It's weird. This is a very strange presentation.
She seems to have...
Okay, by the way, everyone, you see this gentleman in the middle here? He's the one who created the video called don'twatch.org. So, when you watch it, think of him. And go and thank him, by the way.
Really stepped up her game now. And
it said on his shirt, by the way, stop eating animals. Yes, another check mark for the vegans.
Another video of hers that just makes her look so dumb.
Okay, I think we've had enough. How long has this video been? 52 minutes. Somebody has a knife here. They're sharpening it. AnnaOop, I'm sorry, but I don't think there's any coming back from any. There's no way that you're going to come back from this. Vegan Booty gets an A+ on her assignment. Congratulations, Vegan Booty. I'm so proud of you as usual. AnnaOop, you absolutely failed this assignment again. I'm so sad that you haven't learned anything, that you haven't grown a heart. I don't know what's wrong with you. Hopefully your audience can talk to you a little bit about being kinder in the future. At least now many of your audience members understand what's going on in the meat and the dairy industries. I didn't have time to show you everything, but I think you get the idea. Don't forget to watch don'twatch.org. So here's our final grades. Okay, we have Vegan Booty here who got an A+. We have AnnaOop who failed again. Anna, you can do better than this, but to be honest with you, I'm kind of losing hope. I don't know what's going on with you. It's like you've got yourself trapped into this circle where you started making fun of animal defenders, and you probably think there's no way to turn it around, but there absolutely is. You can change at any time. Nobody's going to laugh at you if you change. I'm not going to say, ha ha, I told you so. I'm not. We're just going to be so happy if you come and join us. The next video that you make about veganism or about animal rights should be telling everyone, look, I'm sorry that I was mean to those vegans. I really do care about animals and I want to protect them. That should be the video that you make. And your audience will be very proud of you, Anna. You can turn this around. Vegan Booty, so proud of you. Keep up the good work. Don't let anybody get you down. I am your #1 supporter. Unless you do something that I really think is weird, like breaking the law in some bizarre way. For now, as of this date here, August 2021, I support you. I know that your heart is in the right place. At least everything that I've seen so far.
If I was a grown woman, I don't think I'd be on YouTube coming after tea channels and trying to spread hate towards them while they're minding their own business. Vegan teacher girl, you got yourself in huge trouble again, babe. Can you believe that the vegan teacher is still mad at me? It's literally been months, you guys, and Miss Katie hasn't moved on from our past beef. No pun intended. I just know that vegan teacher is probably reacting to this video by pausing it every second just to throw accusations about me saying that I'm this evil monster who hates animals and wants them killed. But girl, I don't want to pretend that I wouldn't die for a hot, juicy, big, steamy burger on a daily basis. See, the problem with this fake-ass vegan teacher is that instead of actually encouraging people to go vegan in a respectful way, she goes around on social media attacking meat eaters for eating beef instead of educating them. And y'all, that's one of the very reasons why that vegan teacher got on my nerves. Because aside from her being a very problematic and controversial person, she also wants to play with fire and continue creating unnecessary drama. As if that bothers me. When I started talking about that vegan teacher on my channel, I had zero idea that she would someday react to one of my videos and create chaos on social media. But unfortunately, that's exactly what she did because Miss Katie couldn't believe that I was giving her all the attention on the internet, so she decided to respond back and start beefing with me for months and months. However, As your girl Anna has already moved on from the situation, Miss Katie, on the other hand, was plotting another drama behind the scenes since she decided to make a 1-hour-long YouTube video about me, just because I used her name as a title in one of my YouTube videos. I didn't know you were this desperate for clout, honey. The funny part about this, you guys, is that Miss Katie's 1-hour-long video was already made 2 months ago. But for some reason, I never really received messages from people asking me to hit back at her, and that's what made me wonder whether that vegan teacher had roasted the heck out of me in her newest YouTube video. Shall we go and check?
Hello, students! Welcome back to class, welcome back to class, welcome back to class. Don't be a pain in the ass, be vegan, yeah. Don't be vegan phobic, be vegan fantastic.
I would be totally upset if Miss Katie doesn't get awarded with a Grammy for her incredible song. But anyways, we move.
First is AnnaOop, who is encouraging animal abuse.
Encouraging animal abuse? I already knew you were delusional, but I didn't know you were this delusional because I don't think I've ever encouraged animal abuse in any of my videos. That low IQ girl will get you in a lot of trouble, so be careful.
Our question here, students, what we're trying to figure out is why is AnnaOop encouraging animal abuse? Instead of simply saying, you know, veganism is a great thing. It's great not to hurt animals. It's great for the environment to be vegan. It reduces our eco footprint.
Miss Katie is out here trying to solve the mystery of why she gets on my nerves as if it's a life or death kind of situation. It's literally not that deep, babe. Also, I should probably give you props for being organized with the cards you're using as bullet points. I understand the struggle of not knowing how to edit, girl.
What are you doing? Who is this?
Would y'all believe me if I told—
Who is this? Who is this person with double eyebrows? What's that person have to do with anything to do with the animal rights movement or veganism?
told you there was someone worse?
Anna, your presentation here today is supposed to be about animals and why it is important to defend them.
Why is she pretending that she does not know what a meme is? She wants to make me look so bad, but she keeps failing. Miss Katie has been the annoying problematic—
Oh, saying that an animal defender is annoying. That gets you another X, Anna. Animal defenders are not annoying.
Excuse me? But did she just call herself an animal defender? Who's gonna tell her forcing people aggressively on social media to stop eating beef doesn't make her an animal defender? At all! Girl, even the animals are probably laughing at you.
You're okay with people putting 6-month-old baby pigs into gas chambers? Really? Because I'm not okay with that. So I'm going to give you an X for that. I'm going to assume also then that you're fine with slitting the throats of baby cows. Baby boys in the dairy industry. That's what happens to them. Because they'll never be able to give milk. Milk is stolen by people like you, Anna. That's not okay either. How do you feel about sexual exploitation of animals and bestiality, Anna? Do you know what happens in the industries?
You see how this grown woman keeps making false accusations about me?
For you on your channel to do one decent video that says, you know what, I was wrong. It's great to be vegan. It's great for the animals. It's great for the environment. It's great for human health. It would not have hurt you whatsoever, Anna. What a despicable human you are.
That's literally the point, Miss Katie. No one came near you or your vegan crew and attacked you for being vegan. But instead, you are out here accusing people of being animal abusers just because they eat meat. I hope you know you're doing nothing to society but being an embarrassment.
Anna, since you seem to have forgotten.
Animal agriculture is a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Oh, God. Here she goes again showing videos of animals getting abused just to educate me. The way I feel worse for this woman. Let's just skip forward a little bit.
Anyone who is here from AnnaOop's audience, I suggest that you subscribe immediately to this channel and unsubscribe from Anna.
Wow. Is this why I gained thousands of subscribers the other day that made my channel reach 2 million? At least Miss Katie tried, you know?
Speciesism is the first form of racism, when we teach children from a young age that it's okay to step on ants.
Oop! She's pulling one of those cards again. Hold on, wait a minute. Did she just write on this card, speciesism is the first form of racism? You cannot be this dumb and uneducated that you're comparing racism to veganism.
A lot of your audience, AnnaOop, is looking into this, and they know how shallow you are.
Are you sure, Miss Katie? Because the last time I checked, the majority of my viewers weren't subscribed to my channel, and yet 16,000 people agreed with the message I was delivering. Now, can you remind me again how many viewers agreed with your... Oh, wait. Never mind.
Why do you have this blurted out here, eat pussy, not animals? Why are you trying to censor her message here? What is that all about? She is simply saying that if you have a consensual relationship, it's okay to touch one another. There's nothing wrong with what her shirt says. Why are you blurting it out? Shame on you to try to censor her.
The reason why I blur sensitive words is because the majority of my audience is really young. And if you don't care about being respectful and having a good image to the public, well, I do.
Who is this? What is this person doing here? What does this have to do with the presentation about animal rights? We are a vegan classroom. We're talking about vegans. In this classroom, stay on the subject.
I'm surprised that Miss Katie had no idea who Doja Cat is because she's one of the few celebrities who are vegan that support veganism.
I hate vegans. I just don't give a f that you're vegan.
It's not even happening. I'll just talk in my baby voice and I'll just say, oh, look what she's doing.
Please, not her trying to mimic my voice. Ugh, let's just see what she ended up saying before closing off her video.
AnnaOop, what a despicable human.
It's funny she called me a despicable person as if she didn't make nasty assumptions and accusations about me just to convince her viewers that I'm a bad person. You see, the difference between me and you, Miss Katie, is that I started making videos about you just to raise awareness and talk about how shitty of a person you are. While you, on the other hand, have nothing against me to even brag about, to the point where you're out using me as clickbait and trying to switch my subscribers on me, and yet you failed at it again. Anyways, let's just read some of your guys' comments that you left under her video. Miss Girl hasn't even started the video and AnnaOop already got 10 times. There's a difference from educating people and aggressively forcing people. You're a despicable woman. Look who's talking. I can't wait for Miss Katie to make a response towards me